How nice to see you, my young friend.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't.
Very well. Ominous learn.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible.
I'll remind him of that when I follow. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio.
It's always so exciting to see owls.
Leviosa! Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Arresting the enemy. Sendo. Revelio.
I wonder where they go.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been... I wonder if you might pop in and see. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process.
I'll try to go and see her.
It would... Aidan was bringing the box of letters. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Do you really think you can best me?
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Shane Bardolph thought dark
Revelio.
magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in it.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help it over here. Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set.
I'm unfortunately...
Much as I would love to... We should not have to live in fear.
How's the situation with Ranrock's lot? Seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Believe it or not, I have...
Oh!
Serona also meant...
He was hoping to go through. Aiden... the...
Thank you, Mrs.
You will regret coming here. I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could. Hello? Not quiet. No! One less human to one such I'll get you. I won't rest. I won't rest until you're dead.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
One count down. One more to go. Revelio.
An intruder!
Revelio.
The area's still clear. If anybody cares.
Most gobblers in my family worked in the mines at one time. Who's there? Didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I?
Revelio.
Ready to fight? Quiet as a grapple, you are. Sword like it. Bring me a dozen humans. I'll take more. Run the other way when they see me. Humans do every time.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio. The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I managed to catch them.
You saved our hamlet, my young. I fear for other hamlets, truly.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking? Thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through. What are you looking for exactly? Thank you for passing through.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Excuse me, did you say something about a...
I was just worrying. Shame, really.
I
can tell you that Bardolph was last... Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Want to know what really happened to him. Everything's all right now.
Rebellion.
Wonder who lives here.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
He was... I'm truly sorry.
Bardolph.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Hello, Serena.
Her husband Aidan recently
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your...
Suppose it's worth a try. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what... Sebastian simply wanted...
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he meant...
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark...
Wait, you've never been...
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to... She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its content. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access.
That is a bit unnerving.
Aunt Noctua went down...
You don't know that history will repeat it. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian.
I see... Very well. I shall tell you what... I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you. Opening the entrance has something to do with trees.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
Rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
Must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice? I wish all Slytherins could talk.
You might not want the ability to speak past the tongue. It's often associated with I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze.
Bombard us!
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Dial requires focus.
Noctua said the same. It may take practice solving. Sound good?
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Confringo! Revelio. This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Revel, matching the symbols did open it.
I was about to do that myself. But you got to it first. Nice work.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Another welcoming sword, was it? The dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far. Don't give up.
Symbols differ for every dial.
Revelio. Bombard! Confringo! Revelio.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Revelio. Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Revelio.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead.
Revelio.
Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit...
Good. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined...
I overheard you and Sebastian.
Sebastian told me...
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now?
Ridiculous. As if dying... It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to...
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left...
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it...
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you all right?
Are you all right?
That pain... It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now. It's breathtaking.
Revelia!
Find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about you.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
It's like a... Revelio.
I would not want someone like Harlow.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Why did he challenge that horror?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and...
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little... I'm afraid to leave.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. Bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame. Wolves cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Revelio.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly. Wolves! Prepare for a fight. She didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
I've always...
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Revelio.
Why bring the lad back here? Kill him and be done with it. Simple as...
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. Revelionis. Bombarda. Revelio.
Means a little. I understand.
Revelio.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of...
Revelio.
Shit. I know.
Don't do that!
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio.
Somebody out there?
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Revelio. We need to get this open. Hello, Amora.
Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, Archie! You're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something.
Hello,
Thank you for your help today.
Revelio.
Sure, not so bad.
I'm not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Revelio. Pardon me.
Hardly. I've just...
They attacked you. I'm sorry this happened to you.
Slim though the chances may be, It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ramrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
But if you...
Revelio.
We should have killed that traitor arm when we took his cards. I wouldn't give a cup of mushrooms.
Ha. 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 Ha.
For a bacon and mushroom stew. Feels like I've been at this for hours.
That was quite something. Now, to Freon's carts. Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Arn, I have good news.
I don't know what to say.
I managed to free your cart. What a nice... Wonder who lives here.
This had better not be a trick.
Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of these have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin-made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Revelia.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
Revelia.
Is that you, Royland?
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What I wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now. What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. Yes, a more hushed approach is likely wise.
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight at bargain with. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence is gonna get us all at once. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is gonna get me precisely what I want.
Sick of me to work alongside any of them.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done. I heard you. Stop right there!
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be guiding him.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we? They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
One foot in front of the next, and quiet as can be.
one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? Let's play. Stop it!
The lab returns to the wood. Shall we finish what we started?
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off,
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers. At least
We aren't helping.
be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Leviosa!
I'll look after you. This place has seen better days.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
That wasn't so difficult.
Revelio.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbor. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to...
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering...
Quiz?
Some people. Hence, I have created a small quiz. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, the tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a... True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, and I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
I don't have time for...
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio want to make quick work of this.
Want to test your knowledge on some more difficult questions?
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
On another adventure, are we?
I'd like to speak with you when you have a...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life?
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included... I believe that Ranrock's... He was... So am I. Uncle Williamson is back. He often asks after you and his owls.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been...
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good. Of course, the guide isn't the... I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can, in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared. I'll provide a final assessment at that, and...